Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade, where we get out of the box and dive into topics that are sidelined. I look forward to entertain, educate, and inspire. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, donate, and make everybody know about this. Shopping Assistance Jamaica takes the stress away from finding those items you can't locate or purchasing items online or locally. From searching to purchasing to delivery, Shopping Assistance makes it very easy. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or email us at shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at The Shopping Assistance, on Instagram at The Shopping Assistance JA, and on Twitter at Shopping Assist 5. Hi everyone, welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade. Today it's just gonna be me one. How exciting is that? Alright, so today I'm gonna speak about 10 things I have learned while doing this podcast. So let's jump right into it. The first one is just start. So I just started. I had an idea and I was encouraged by both my husband and someone else that I had done an interview for like a day or so before. And I said, probably they're right. I really probably should start doing something like this. So why not? So I just started. Sometimes we don't want to take the leap of faith by doing something that we're not used to, by treading into waters that we're not usually in, and it's scary, but hey, just start. You won't get anything done if you don't start. Number 2, plan ahead. For me, I plan ahead with everything and anything. I think about futuristic wise than just now sometimes, because I have anxieties. So that's a weakness that I have, but it's a strength in another way, in terms of I don't like anything compact, or I don't like anything that's too treacherous where you're gonna have to, it's gonna be so hard for me to quickly come up with it and not have an anxiety or a panic attack. So I plan ahead and I get it done. Yeah. The third part is for me is research. So I research ideas. I'm a person who normally I think a lot, I'm a person who thinks a lot. So I normally just write down ideas that come to my head. Who are the persons that I want to interview? The topics, the variants of the topics, and even serious discussions. Sometimes it turns into serious conversations, can be turned into light conversations. You can speak about serious things in a way that anger and fury doesn't come out of it, Yeah. I've also learned number 4, not everyone will support you. Alright, so I thought that, listen, I've supported many persons over the years, and hey, when I start this, they're gonna support me. Yeah, that did not happen. You will support so many persons and they will not support you. When I just started the podcast and I realized that persons who have supported over the years, and I thought they were friends and I thought that they would support me, when I realized that they did not support me, I felt sad. I was saddened. I became even angry about it, because why wouldn't you support something? And excuses. Oh, I don't know how to listen to a podcast. It was ridiculous things. But yeah, here I am. And the truth is, persons who I don't know tend to support me more than persons I know. So big up everybody who supports me, my family, my husband, my friends. Those because doing a podcast, listen, there are things or there are events in life that you definitely will know. who are your friends and your family members. That's funeral, wedding, and starting a business. Best believe. Yeah, so big up to all of my friends who support me, and as I call them jump right on, Yeah. All right, so number 5. Remember that this is yours. No one else will push it for you. No one else will fight for you with your business. Believe it. So you have to remember and own it. This is yours. I was reminded the other day that, listen, this is yours. This is not anybody else's own. So you have to fight for it. If you don't fight for it, ain't nobody fighting for it for you. This is my podcast. I have to fight for it. I have to push it in the way I want to. Can't leave it in anybody's hands, as it will go nowhere. So, yeah. I have number 6. Number 6 is reaching out for help or interviewers. Lord, this was difficult. Well, I'm not going to say it was that difficult, but it stung me. It stung me just as how number 4 stung me. Not everyone will support you. It stung me that not everyone will want an interview with you. Not everyone will think that they want to do an interview with someone who is upcoming. Not everyone would want to listen to your podcast. Not everyone wants to help you. That's the truth. And this is something I have learned. Oh my God, it was rough. Can I tell you rough? It was rough for me. And I had to be reminded again. Thank God for my husband, Lord, big him up. When I look at it, 10 persons will say yes and 1 person say no, and I just feel torn. And I had to, that's not how it goes. Give thanks for the 10 persons who are on it. They could have said no, they said yes, and they jumped on without hesitation. So that 1 person who doesn't see it fit or doesn't think that you are good enough, or you have to have 50,000 followers before they help you. Yeah, those persons they're the back burners of things. They're not that important. You have made it without them. You have gotten thus far without them. So yeah, that's what I've learned. For 7, join groups. So my husband also pushed me. You're gonna hear me speaking about my husband a lot because he has pushed me even beyond my comfort zone to get things done. It's basically, you can call it basically his podcast. He pushes me even when I get up and do what I want to. He pushes me, hey, you're not doing that. You're gonna get it done. So he started to research, which is number 3. He started to research about different groups that are podcast groups. And he said, get into it. Join into podcast groups and share your podcast. Listen to other people's podcasts. Get feedbacks or whatever. And I did. After hesitating for about 2 weeks, I did. And I saw where it was beneficial. So join groups that will help your business. Number 8. Push, and set goals. So I pushed and I pushed and I pushed. And I had set some goals. And at a point, I didn't know if it was going to happen. And I started to get frustrated. And I remember when I got to 1,000 listeners on YouTube. Right? And I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited because I think I had set the expectation for me to reach it a long time ago. And I was like, I just reached it. And I remember the person who I had done the interview with, and they saw that I got to 1,000. They were like, hey, you reached 1,000. It's a milestone. Celebrate it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want. And they're like, listen, every milestone you celebrate. Every milestone you celebrate. You do not just sit down and sulk because you thought it would have happened and it didn't happen at that time. Everything happens the time that it's supposed to happen. You pushed, you persevered, and you are where you are at. Celebrate. So some persons would have seen it. I just went on Instagram and did my stuff and put up, oh, I reached 1,000, whatever, and kind of changed my mindset towards it. So that was good. And I finally reached 500 downloads on Anchor. It's just, yeah, I've gone there. I have my first sponsorship thing, so I pushed and pushed and pushed, and here I am getting to where I want to go. Have I reached it? Not at all, but getting there. Number 9, be yourself. I have learned to be myself, regardless of what people think or what people want, because if it is I'm not going to be myself, I'm going to sound fake, and people will pick up on fake. Persons will pick up if you're not genuine, and I can't be anything but genuine, so I be myself on any show that I'm doing. I'm always myself, can't help it. And yeah, I've heard persons, try and see if you can speak more Jamaican, try and see if you can cater to, and I'm like, no, I'm doing my own thing. I'm sure I speak clear enough. Persons can understand. There are times when we go back into the Jamaican language and come back up, and just diversity. I'm not only catering for Jamaicans, I'm catering for many other persons, and that's important. So be yourself. People will know, and people like authenticity. And number 10, and the last one, own it. Own everything about it. It's your podcast. Even if you make a mistake, it's yours still. Even if it is that you listen to me. Own it. It's yours. Walk up and down and tell everybody about it. You have a podcast, and it is the Unfiltered by Jade. Yeah. You do it. You have a business, whether it's a podcast, whether it's any other business, get up and do it. And it's yours. Own it. And husband, like my husband, nothing else but my husband. Big up yourself. And I want to thank God because he has helped, and for everybody who has been a part of the Unfiltered by Jade. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. You are absolutely the best. So thank you, and I'll see you. Well, I won't see you, but I'll speak with you. And you'll definitely hear from the Unfiltered by Jade next week, Tuesday. Blessings.